Oh, and I have to drill the hole.
It doesn't come with a hole.
What happened to the hole, people?
Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. Now, are we out on a road having a wonderful drive, or are we back at Tec-Nine with Matt with our RWB? Well, here we are. Now, there is probably some good news today that we're here for a couple of fixes that we knew we needed to do. We've got a couple of oil leaks, but for the first time ever, we are here with the RWB for some upgrades. So we've got a coffee, we've got a pile of parts here. There is another box here, but those are my frittatas for lunchtime, so they're going to be very nice. And then we've got a collection of parts today that we'll quickly go through for some, well, it's not just, we're not here just for fixing today. We're here for some upgrades. We're here for a first.
I'll call it a first.
So, track day.
Ooh.
Rear tow hook.
Nice.
That could be on a truck, that could. We're going to remove the heater on the SC.
Yep.
So they're the caps. And these go on the... Shall we open up?
Yeah.
We're opening everything up.
May as well open them up. They're coming out anyway. It's very pretty.
Yeah, they're fancy Renline
Comes with
ones.
bolts.
Yeah.
Hell nuts and washers.
So these go in the tubes to stop
Yep. Stop the
air moisture getting all in and then just rotting it all away.
Lovely. It'll stop any smells coming through into the cabin as well.
Nearly fell over.
Don't go backwards.
Because we get a lot of smells. Because they're cats, and I don't need any more smells, to be honest with you. I also didn't realise, and people are going to say to me that they absolutely knew this, but Pelican Parts are the sister company for Renline. So they do all their shipping.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, but I didn't know that.
Why they're always so expensive.
They're definitely not cheap.
They do like to charge on the
shipping
side. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't matter how light it is. The
blanking
plates. Yeah, the blanking plates for the heaters.
But you could have got normal black ones, and I say that, and they might have shipped me the wrong ones, but I'm sure they've shipped me the right ones.
Well packaged.
Well packaged.
As usual.
I'm kind of hoping
I
they
would
are.
say they're carbon, if they're so well packaged.
I'm hoping so.
And we have...
Oh, look at that. Fancy carbon.
That is lovely. Oh, and I have to drill the hole.
It doesn't come with a hole.
What happened to the hole, people? Okay.
No hole.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's no hole on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming as well. And no hole.
No hole.
Look, so they look pretty.
They look pretty. We'll open up the engine bay and show people where they actually go. There's not much to them, is there? There we go. First bit of carbon fibre. Well, it's actually the second bit of carbon fibre on the RWB. There's the uprights of carbon fibre. And then we've probably got the most complicated fire extinguisher mount. So the issue here was that the seats in the RWB are not the original seats, and they've mounted them because they've got a thinner rail on the original rail, and then they turn up with this. Wow. And like, it's pretty.
That is the most complicated one.
I told you that.
Holy.
I told you that this might.
I've mounted a lot of fire extinguishers in my time, and never in my life have I seen
beautifully packed.
Beautifully packaged.
Like, and some of this is like,
and the anodized black.
Yeah.
Plates and
look at this. Okay. Like the quality.
The quality is beautiful. Absolutely. Damn.
So then it'll adjust between the rails, and then it'll at least go in and fit right.
Wowzers.
Yeah. So we've got a track day in April, so at least that gets us the fire extinguisher mount, so we are allowed on track, and then the tow hook, just in case we have some issues, because we came off in the 930 on this track last time. We don't. I'm not going to be as brave in the RWB because keep
the sand off it.
Yes, so I'm not going to be as brave.
No gravel traps.
That's that.
So behind the distributor is where that one will sit, and I'll take out all this heater fan assembly and ducting, and over here, just behind there, that's where that one will sit.
And that'll all come out as well. So the engine bay will look a little bit tidier. I haven't got air conditioning. I'm not using the heater. Yeah, like I put a jacket on or a beanie on. That's where I'm at. I'm not, that's not the point of this. So tidy that up. I think I am going to get the fuses sorted out relatively soon as well. Just get some blades in. And then the only other two jobs, oil return tubes.
Yep, which we'll get today.
Driver side was the one that was leaking. Yeah. Passenger side fused to the engine and was probably never ever going to leak. And they were the original ones. So they'll come out, and then because I think it's leaking from that side, and it might be the oil sump plate might be leaking as well, but they're the only two.
I think we'll just do it whilst we're there.
Yeah, they're the two ones that we've got. And then the only other one was the idiot light for the oil. Which I think is right at the back.
At the back there. So once I go in there, I'll have a look at the wire. We'll see what's going on.
I suspect it's the wire.
Either the wire or switch.
Yeah. Because it's definitely not coming on. And I figure now we're driving it, I pay attention to the oil and the oil level and the oil pressure. But that idiot light is the bit that...
the bit that will save.
As I'm an idiot, it's probably good to have the light. There we go. So we're going to have some mods, and the engine will look a little bit different, a little bit tidier. These are just ugly though, aren't they? But they're just a standard 3 litre part, aren't they? And we'll have to get some...
It's a Ren line.
They do a cover, don't they? and I know it's just a cover, but it does make it a lot better, because you can't get like a whole new... I've seen some people do the KN filters and things like that there, but I don't think they run as well.
They don't run as well. There's too much hot air in there to have a pod system. You got to shroud it. You've got to just duct cold air to it. This system, that's why they built it.
Yeah, put a cover on it, make it look nice, and then kind of
pretty.
Deal with it from there.
We're not chasing horsepower with this at the moment.
Not at the moment. We are doing upgrades though.
Later on.
And to be fair, this was an organised visit that we organised a week ago.
Yes.
Scott
is organised.
Scott isn't randomly broken down somewhere and needs something doing. So we're not
dragging me out of bed.
We are progressing to upgrades. I don't know if this video will come out after or before a video I recorded on the weekend, but I saw a lovely set of these wheels, but they were white, not gold. Yeah, I thought... Now, I know people in the comments below might be like, do not do that. But genuinely, they look really cool. I was like, cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Too. Yeah. This window is really slow. So I think what I'm going to do, I did a video with... I think the motor's a bit as your father. I think if I don't know. Let me show you.
It could be just because the seals are new and everything like that.
I don't think so.
No, that's too slow.
See, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think?
It's not adjusted properly.
Oh, because I was going to buy a new motor.
No need to. Oh. No, the frame has got some tension on it. Just loosen the tension off the frame and it'll come good.
Alright, so if you could loosen that up for me, that would be fabulous. We'll add that to the list. I genuinely thought that was the motor. We'll refer back to why I need an idiot light.
This is why Scott comes here.
This might surprise you. I'll entertain you for a moment. I was going to get my Targa top redone.
Yes.
Do you know how expensive they are to do?
Yeah. What are you talking, a couple of grand?
Couple?
Oh, okay.
Couple? So, I got a quote for like a standard one. That was $6,000. And I asked the shop what was the worst case scenario. $12,000. I was like, I could buy...
Just buy a brand new one.
Buy a Targa from the US, keep the roof, and do
sell
that.
the car.
Yeah, I was like, $12,000 for a roof. and I know it's untidy, but the actual frame itself is good. The panels on the inside are shoddy, to say the least, and the material doesn't clearly fit. But for $6,000, I was like,
nah.
I'm gonna
right.
I'm gonna take it down somewhere and get them to give me a quote, like when they look at it. But I was genuinely horrified.
Wow.
Because for that,
did you say to him it was an RWB or something?
No, I didn't say that. Because for that, you can get like a carbon top.
Exactly. But the problem is they don't fold up.
That's the problem I've got.
Yep.
That I need it to fold because it sits on the back. Yeah.
You could actually, you could make it like a piece of the wing.
You put it on the. But that was shocking how expensive that was.
I'm shocked at that.
I just didn't get how that is a thing for that price. As badly as it looks like, it fits.
You've still got the frame, so
Yeah.
it's not like they need to rebuild the frame.
No.
They just need to realign everything
And one of the guys that I was talking to, because I said, it's got dents in this, but these are metal panels.
Yeah.
So you don't get new panels. What they do is take the old panels out, straighten them, and put your old ones back in. And I'm like, surely for that kind of money, surely you get like new panels. And I know it looks untidy, but it doesn't make any noise when you're driving it along. And I bet,
which is unusual for a Targa in itself.
I bet you get a new one and it just whistles all day long. So we're back with the engine. We spent an enormous amount of money on some carbon fibre parts down there, and you can't actually see them, so that was particularly money well spent. But this one here looks particularly nice. Look at that. And the engine bay is looking totally different. We've still got a problem with the idiot light, so we had some other problems with the car, kind of ran out of time, but that will get fixed Monday, I think it will be. Seems to run all right from there to there, but there's a bit of a problem at the front. But you can actually see all the other work that's kind of gone on in the car. Looks all right. So there we go, we've got a box of stuff. I didn't think there'd be that much stuff, to be honest with you. Well, there's a controller for the heater that we clearly don't need anymore. I didn't notice that was out of the car. Might have a bit of a look. Tube stuff, all kinds of things. There is a fan there as well. Look at that. We have removed stuff. So I didn't notice that the center console is gone. We have considered buying a new handbrake, and now that one looks a little bit weathered in that position, we might actually do that. It's all these little things that when you modify a car, they all of a sudden look old, because the seatbelt clips also look old. But no center console at all. We have got a fire extinguisher mounted down there, which is particularly handy. Yeah, and it's starting to come together. So this pile of spare metal parts is from the exhaust. So as we remove the heater, we thought we'd remove some other parts of it as well. And I'm taking it that this was a little bit of a mess.
Rusty mess. With holes, cracks,
I was going to say, there's been some plugging of exhaust holes, so that all the exhaust actually does come out of the exhaust pipe at the right end.
I wouldn't say all of it yet. I'd say 90% of that goes actually out the exhaust.
Because this, and it'll look, I guess it will look similar to a set of SSIs underneath now. Yeah. Not actually being SSIs, but it'll look tidier because we don't need all
Fake it until they make it.
Yeah, we don't need all the heat exchanger parts now that we have no heater. But there we go, that has all been cut apart.
It was all very rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, they've seen better days, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh, should have left them back in England.
Yeah. Look at those. Yeah. Good job we pulled those off. But there we go, the car is back on the road. We have progressed from repairs to a few upgrades. So we're going to take her out, we're going to enjoy it. We're off to Phillip Island this weekend, and we've got some other bits and bobs on. So we will see you around and see you very soon. See you later, guys. Bye.